Very happy to see you here tonight, and please welcome to our commented tour with Mrs. Slunečková. Today, it's not much about speeches, as mine right now, music, or introducing the artists and their art. Today, we will go much deeper into ideas and thoughts hidden in particular artworks. We have Mrs. Slunečková here with us, and so please feel free to ask anything about the works you can see around. To the practical organization of the event, we will move from picture to picture today. So please, as it is a spatial audio in Somnium space, so you have to move with us. You will not be able to hear us. So no microphones tonight. Please come with us from picture to picture. And that's it. That's enough for opening speech. And let's haste to see and hear what's behind the beautiful art we have here. So, Mrs. Slunečková, would you be so kind to walk us through? So, let's go to the first picture. Well, hello. I can see Katarzyna is moving, but I cannot hear you still. Martin, is it better or what's happening?
Okay, give me 5 seconds. We just changed the computers because there is a server problem.
Hello. Hello. Okay. So, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. So I didn't hear anything until now. So you gave the introduction.
Můžu? Si půjdem takhle.
So I didn't hear anything until now. So you gave the introduction, right? Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So can I? So I can start.
So you can start. Yeah.
Okay. So this exhibition is hello everyone. Sorry. So sorry for this. So this exhibition is It's called The Bottom. It's about how how it's hard to be in the crisis, but like while you're there, you can kind of when you're really like down, you can kind of like go, you can bounce and you can go uh, out for that. I don't know. So okay, so I will start with this painting just here. This one. Can you see? Can you? Is it obvious about which painting am I talking?
You mean about
Just follow the avatar of Mrs. Lunechkova.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
So,
Speaking someone else, but avatar.
okay, so okay, this is confusing because I'm from different I'm from different computer now. Sorry, because the sound is not working. Okay, now I get it. So this painting is painting which I did with my daughter because I so since we were since she was like 1 year old and COVID was there and everything, and we were like in lockdown, and I didn't have really time because before that I was painting, but then I didn't really have much time because of the little baby and stuff. So I started painting with her. So this is the first painting I did after like 3 years of me being in isolation with my daughter, and then in lockdown. So this is what we did like when she was like 1 year old, and this painting next to it, it's a painting of me and me taking bath after my daughter when the COVID really came, and when we heard the first information about COVID, and we didn't, no one really knew what was going on, and we were in my cottage with my daughter, with my husband, and I was taking bath, and then after my daughter, and there was this doll you can see floating on the water, and she was facing down. And I had it was like really, I had a really bad feeling that something really bad is gonna happen. It was like a week after the first information about COVID came, and this was like this painting is about, it is actually me in the water. I took a picture, I took a real picture, but then I put in the background like a different stuff because there was a wall, so I put it's actually if you know Frida Kahlo, she has a painting of her in a bath. So this is kind of like um,
Reminder or
not reminder, but kind of yeah, I don't know the word in English now, sorry, but the leaves on the left, they are from they are like a copy from one painting of Frida Kahlo. The bath is like her topic, but it's my picture I took, and then the rest is and then the rest it's like that I kind of like, it's like what is inside my head where I want to be, but I am stuck in the bath in the isolation in my cottage. Yeah, so that's another painting I did, and that yeah, that's it. And I did.
you.
Very interesting.
Sorry, it's
problems?
No, there is no any problem. I'm just talking, but it's hard for me if I don't if anyone have any questions or if anyone want to know anything about any painting, maybe what is inside the gallery, maybe it's you can ask me. I just want to. I just if there will be like some.
Okay, you can perhaps you can even move with this avatar of Martin to particular picture.
Okay.
Because
Sorry.
with you. We don't need microphone.
Okay, so já potřebuji, aby tak se třeba pohně.
Tak, teď půjdeme k myšákům, jo?
To je hrozný tohle.
Hey?
Just a moment, please. We are working on that. It doesn't work. I don't know why, but...
So you can move with your own avatar. You don't need to use a microphone.
Tak se můžeš jenom prostě dělat. Je stejně poslouchat.
Ono to taky nefunguje.
Not working anywhere. Okay.
So please, everyone, look at the picture of the Maltese.
Okay. I mean, it's all from that painting. It's all about like isolation, about that feelings, about the COVID and stuff. I don't really like. If anyone have a question about any painting, I can answer it, but I just don't. Like, for example, what I have here. There is the.
To know something more about.
If you can, for example, if you can see the and then there is the painting, the pink painting with the crystals on the face. Can you see them? Can you see that painting?
Sorry,
that is, for example,
which one?
The pink painting, crystals from the face. It's called face mask, for example. So
it's over here. In the back.
That's all. Hello.
The painting's in the back right here.
Yeah. Okay. So that's always related to COVID, and it's what I meant by that. It's that people that's like it's a symbolic that the people like try to avoid each other, but in the same time the crystals and the are for me also in the symbolism way of connecting to the universe. So from the COVID situation, you also could find something valuable in a way that you turn yourself to your inner space. So this is how it's like a two step. What we got from that, like that we try to avoid people. We had that mask. We were like trying to push people away, but in the same time we kind of like had the time to reach our inner self, our inner space. So that's what I meant by that picture. With the black and white Mickey Mouse pictures, it's just I don't know how to describe it. It was just like when I was with my daughter alone at home, and I just painted kind of like something what was, I don't know, just like random stuff, and just how I felt. I just don't really know how to describe it. There's the one on the right and the one on the left. It's combination of my painting and of a painting of a friend of mine who is having the exhibition with me, and I combined some motives from his self, because most of my paintings are self-portrait. So and his paintings are self-portraits too. So that I try to combine to his motive and my motive, basically. And yeah, I don't know. And that's it for now.
Thank you. Over there about the naked woman.
Oh, you mean the one with the bucket on the head?
In here.
Yeah. It's that's another kind of point of that's another. I'm sorry, I'm just like I haven't spoken English for such a long time, so I'm trying to find the right words. But one of I'm working also with dreams and with like a broken reality with like a parallel spaces and stuff. I'm not sure if there is a because there is not. Sorry, I'm just. So this is kind of like a dreamy. It's not. It's like a reality falling apart a little bit. It's like a two. Just it's related to another painting, but I'm not sure if the painting is here. No. Okay, it could be. There is one more painting in the. I don't know if you can see it in the background. There is like three women there.
Just everyone follow the avatar of Mrs. Lunachka, please. Tady si chtěla řešit. Počkej, číslo jako 6. Tak mluvil o té roušce.
Ne. Já nevím. Jsem chtěla říct, že to souvisí s tím 20. května.
Tenhle?
Okay, so, sorry. The question was about the painting with the girl when she has the bucket over to her head, right?
Sorry. My question was regarding
the picture called energy ship.
Okay. Okay, it's kind of like a difficult painting for me to describe, but it's about how you can by kind of like it's like a painting of a woman, and she's kind of like ashamed, and then you can then like she's got something over her head, and it's while she's not looking at her situation, and she can like a mm, while she's not looking at it, she can like a change it inside her head. And then I think that by like you have like a mind when your mindset is changed, that your whole world can change too. That's why I talk about that different parallel realities and stuff, that you can actually by changing your energy shield, you can change the whole world around you. Even I don't know. What I mean is that the reality is never, for me, is the reality is never like solid. It's not something what is written in the stone, that you can change the reality by shifting your mindset into a different reality, basically. Like in a dream, like you have a dream, and if you wake up in a dream, and you can like move, you can push the dream in the direction you want. And I think you can do the same thing while in the real life. I think that the real life and the dream, they are not, that there's not really difference. What do I think is kind of like interesting, because now we are moving into this space, like a virtual space. That's kind of like when it's coming back together, that I think that the dream world is actually now what is happening now in the virtual space, and in a while we're going to be all in the dream world, in the virtual space. And I think it's actually the same, is it do you understand what I mean?
I'm trying to my best.
Myslím, že se to vyplo.
It works.
If you have anything on in your mind, any other picture, please continue as you wish, and don't bother with us.
No, I think it's fine.
Will follow.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's just like so difficult for me to talk about my paintings. I mean, like, I'm not a writer. If I would be like,
Yeah.
if I would be like, if I would like to, like, it's just it's really hard. Like, that's the reason why I'm painting, and especially if I don't see the audience, it's just really hard for me to just talk in the space.
I see. By the way, that's something I found totally different from I would say a regular real world art or painting, meaning that the blockchain art NFTs are working more like digital art in terms
It's needed to be described like in a shop, for example. You need to describe in text what are the ideas and thoughts behind the picture. And in the real world, the picture explains itself, and it's not expected to give it the names and descriptions and I don't know, additional information. But in this digital world, it is expected to explain it much more. And I understand that it's a bit confusing for example for you, because during the preparation of the exhibition we were asking lots of questions to you, and I understand that some of the information is new to you, and I found it as a huge difference.
No, I mean it depends. Like you have that there is always concept. Like in the, I mean, like in nowadays, the concept is sometimes more important than the actual art. I mean, nowadays it's since maybe I don't know, like 80s, maybe 70s. So it's not such new stuff, but it's but as me as an artist, I'm working more. I'm just like doing like portraits or out self portraits. It's not that much about concept. It's more about my feelings and what I'm doing through my paintings. What I'm and I don't sometimes I don't really know about. I don't really know what I'm actually painting. It's just like something going through me. So then it's really difficult for me to talk about it. And I mean, like I would, if I've had a conversation, I would talk about it for a long time. But when you talking by yourself, I'm not. It's really difficult, you know. If for example now I'm answering something, I'm like a reacting on something you're saying, but like otherwise it's for me it's hard to speak just you know um for 1 hour about my paintings. It's really difficult for me. So I don't know. I think if anyone have any question, I can answer it. But
Okay.
otherwise,
If I may
If I
ask
may
a
ask you a
question,
question,
mhm.
how long does it take to create a picture? From the idea to something. What are you satisfied with?
That's interesting question actually, because it can take 1 day and it can take 1 year. Because some of the paintings I have done, it just took, I don't know, like really 2 days. I haven't slept much. I started and I finished painting, and sometimes it's even better because because then I think this most difficult thing is that to um, realize when it's done, because some many times like you overdo it and then you just like repaint the painting, and then sometimes you really working on one canvas, you're working for 1 year 1.5 year, and sometimes it's just like I don't know, you just come to the studio and you just do something. And for example with the painting of um, the, the, the face mask, I did that. Um, just one day I came from the pub and I just painted the basic, and then the second day I finished it. It took me two 2 days to do it. Like I mean, like I was doing like maybe like it took me maybe like 30 hours, but it just I started and I finished, and it was done. Usually it takes much longer. And with the Mickey Mouse, it's the same. I did it in maybe 1 hour. I mean, sorry, in like 5 hours. But for example, the bus with the golden with the baby, and it took me like I don't know 3 months. I just couldn't finish it. I was just like
I
just
see. I see. So
Sometimes happens.
or the painting of I wasn't talking about the paintings there with it's my daughter, the baby, and then the mother painting. The baby, I was painting the baby for 1 month. I was always changing the colors. I was always, and the other painting, it took me like 2 days. And for me, the other painting with my daughter, the older one, when she's older, it it was just I don't know, it just happened, and I think I really like the painting is for me. It's really strong. There is like this. She's like this like a Buddhist Zen teacher in this post-apocalyptic world, and for me, this painting is really powerful. And for example, this is I would never sell this painting. It's here because I painted it like in this series, but it's for me it's really powerful painting. When there is like soul of my daughter of me and everything in it, and it took me 2 days, and sometimes really I'm struggling for a year. So it's kind of funny because like sometimes you and then you and the painting you're working on for 1 year and the painting on you working on for 2 days, it's got the same value. So it depends. It depends. But I think that the quick paintings are the best.
I see. Thank you. And this brings us to topics. How do you
Mhm.
select topics? It's about the
It's about the
ideas,
ideas,
or
or
do you paint what you
paint what
like,
you like,
or
or
how
how
how do you come
how
up
do you come
with new
with
ideas
new
what to
ideas
paint?
what to paint?
Um, I don't know. It's just like sometimes you have a feeling that you need to paint something. That you just like go that you just I don't even know how to describe it. I'm not really conceptual person. I'm just like sometimes I don't paint for a month, and then I'm in the studio and I have so much ideas. I have so much pictures in my head, and I'm just like painting and painting and painting. But uh, it's not like that. It's not working in a way like that. You have a 2 days off and then you come and then you have some ideas in your head. Maybe for someone it works like that, but for me it doesn't really work like that. It's for me it's more it's sometimes it's really frustrating when I have like 2 days off and then you sit in front of blank canvas and you want to do something, but there is like no energy, nothing, and I don't know. But and then I have so much to do and I have to skip all my stuff because I just have some picture in my head, some feeling, and I need to like to explore that or paint that. And also when I paint a picture, it's never like that I know how it's gonna look like in the end. It's like I start with something and then I'm just like I just leave it when it's gonna drag me. Uh, yeah. So I never have like a clear picture of what I'm gonna do. I just have an energy that I want to paint, and then I have some picture in my head. And usually the result is completely different than what I wanted to do. So
I see.
I
So
see. So it's about the fun and pleasure.
it's not really fun. It's kind of
Okay.
you kind of suffering through the process because like you have some kind of feelings and then you while you're painting like you kind of like releasing that feelings that sometimes it's kind of hard and sometimes you can't really and then you cannot capture the feeling, so you kind of like it's it's like when you exercising and it's kind of it hurts, but then you can have a then you have a really good feeling afterwards.
I see. So
Yeah.
my
So
correction.
my correction, it's about the emotion, even positive or negative, but the emotion is something what drives the painting.
Um, yeah, yeah.
either it's fun or it's a negative, some negative.
No. I wouldn't like to say that it's a negative frustration. I through my paintings, I don't want it to be negative. Through my paintings, so I feel some feelings, and through the painting, I want to shift that feelings to I want to show like way out from uh, the hard thing what we're going through. That there should be like a path out. I don't want to do some depressing stuff. It is depressing sometimes, yeah, but as there is the painting with the bars. So there I'm lying in the bed in the bars. It's really like there is this COVID situation. It's really depressing, but at the same time I'm trying to show the positive future. What is that there is also always like the way out. It's also with the face mask. They're like the isolation, like you don't want people to get into your space, but at the same time you're exploring your inner space. So in like every situation I'm trying to find something positive. I mean, like, because I think that life is in a way, it's like that it's not depressing, but it's just like sometimes you find yourself like really trapped. Yeah. And through the paintings I do, I'm trying to find a way out or explore my positive emotions sometimes. I can express. Sorry.
That's great. That's great. Thank
Takže
you.
takhle.
Sam?
Okay.
Another question.
Another question. Let's move to the, I would say, craftsmanship. But what I mean is painting techniques. Is something what you use or prepare, or are you changing? What's your style?
Acrylic mostly, and then I use oil paint on the top, and sometimes I'm painting on raw canvas, and sometimes I use also ink colors. So I'm trying to create depth in the painting, or so there is like multiple mixed media, and so you even if you touch the painting, sometimes you feel the wrong canvas, sometimes you in some parts of the painting you feel just the watercolor or the inks, and then the acrylic there are more and the acrylic it's more like plastic, and then on the top is and the top is on the top there is oil painting, because you cannot use oil before acrylic, and that's like the glossy shiny finish. So I'm using multiple medias. Yeah. And sometimes I also use pencil and stuff. So yeah, it's mixed media basically. But the acrylic is the base usually. Like mostly it's acrylic.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
One last question from me. Uh, what's your plans for future? What's something new? What's in your head, and what we will be looking for?
Oh, actually,
Looking forward.
I have this, because this exhibition I did. It's the really it's sorry, it's sorry, jak bych řekla roztříštěná. It's not really no, it's I can't find the words. I've been working on this stuff for maybe like 4 years. So it's not really challenging. I cannot find the word. So now, sorry.
Fragmented.
Now it's kind of fragmented, yeah. So the last paintings I did, they are all the black and white paintings, and I kind of want to explore those a little bit more, and I want to do this heads and different styles, and kind of work on this auto portrait stuff, and I want to do a kind of stuff which in like a mirrors, and it will be, I want to do it in the same I want them in the same size, and I would like to do exhibition when there will be like those, paintings. Plus I want to add some video projection, so before you will enter one room with like those portraits, you will the video projection would give you like emotion, or like would prepare you for the kind of emotion what you will see in the next room. So this is what I have done. Actually, I have this in my head for 2 months, so this is what I'm gonna do next. So I want to explore more of those black and white paintings, maybe in one color. Maybe I would even use some. Maybe I won't even work with some Polaroids and prints and stuff. So yeah, I think yeah. So this is those are my plans for future. I'm gonna have some places where I'm gonna place this already. So I think in like 3 months.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And as for now, do anyone has some other questions?
Anyone?
Okay.
Seems like not. So some final thoughts?
No, I think it's. I think that's all. Thank you. Thanks everyone for coming. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to you for coming
And
and
for
for
explanation
explanation and for your time.
and explaining everything. Thank you very much, and thank you for all the beauty we have all around here. Thank you very much, and for everyone, have a nice evening, and thank you for coming. For eventually stay a while and have a look. Thank you. Bye bye.